honestly thrive in the new year season. It just makes me so happy. I am super goal oriented and I love just like organizing and planning and goal setting, all of that kind of stuff. I just love the process of getting ready for a new year. So of course, naturally, I made a little 2023 prep checklist. So these are all the things that I'm going to just try to accomplish before the new year starts, which is literally next week. At the time I'm filming this, that is literally next week. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into 2023 prep. So first priority is washing my bedding, because I'll be honest, this is the task that I frequently put off the most just because I hate it so much. But anyway, we just gotta do it. I love the feeling of clean sheets. There we go. Okay, so it is about time that I deal with this closet. This corner right here is so full, I can't even find stuff half the time. Like, this is not okay. I just want to be able to like actually use my closet efficiently and not have to like rummage every time I want to find a specific item. But also, honestly, I have really wanted to just revisit minimalism a little bit more. I think I'm just gonna start by going through all of this stuff and just weeding out whatever I know I don't wear anymore, and we'll go from there. There we go, nicely rolled. This part is when it's really gonna get chaotic. That is literally falling. This was all just in that one corner. Not bad. It's a little bit more organized. at the end of every year, I like to sit down with my bullet journal and do some reflections and kind of like a life audit of my year. And then it kind of segues into getting ready for the new year, setting goals and intentions and all of that. So anytime I do these journal entries, I first like to take some time and meditate for at least 10 to 15 minutes. I will play some really great music and dance around a little bit just to clear my mind and kind of move some of the energy around. But in these entries, I always start with what were my highlights of the year. I will sometimes flip through my bullet journal and look at past months because I keep a lot of like gratitude logs where I'll write a lot of my highlights, so I will look back at those and add those into this page. I also like to write out all of the biggest lessons of the year because, of course, there's always so many lessons, so many things that we learn over the course of a year. So this just gives me a space where I can really make sure that I remember those lessons, and it also kind of documents the things that I was going through over that year. I also like to do a life audit where I'll have one page for everything that is working and then one page for everything that is not quite working. And on that page, I will also write out action steps, ideas that I have for potential solutions. This just kind of helps me not overthink as much and just see things in a very clear and concise way. So something that is honestly just my favorite part of my New Year's reset routine is setting up a brand new bullet journal. I've been doing this for about 5 years now, maybe even 6 years. I started it in high school and I've just continued with it ever since. I just simply can't seem to let it go, and I don't think I ever will. I always use the Leuchtturm 1917 A5 dotted journal, so if you're looking for one, if you're thinking about getting into bullet journaling, I highly recommend these ones. This isn't at all sponsored, I just love them so much. I feel like they are by far the highest quality journal out there. But anyway, I do pretty much the same kind of pages every year at the beginning, and then I do the same kind of pages month to month. So yeah, I thought it would be fun to walk you through my bullet journal and show you the pages that I do, because I feel like these pages are just perfect for anyone that is trying to organize their life, but also just kind of romanticize your life and your year and be able to keep track of your habits month to month, your moods month to month, but also shifting your mindset to just focus on the things that you're grateful for. I love to incorporate certain things that help me do that, so let's get into it. So this year I started with just a simple, cute little watercolor page just to intro the year. I just wrote 2023 and then below in cursive. Moving on, I have my year at a glance, and this is where I can write out any kind of long-term things, long-term events that I know I have coming up months down the road, and I have it broken up on 4 pages to represent each quarter of the year. Then moving into my intentions, these are my goals for the year, and I like to break these up into personal, career, relationships, and financial. I also like to pick 3 main focuses after I write out those intentions to make sure that my focuses are in alignment with the intentions that I just set. And then I have my monthly favorites, where at the end of each month I can go and write out 3 of my favorite things that happened or 3 things that I loved over the course of that month. And then I have a manifestation page that I just call what I'm calling in for 2023. And this is basically where I write things in present tense to attract them into my life. Moving into the January pages, I always keep a habit tracker and a mood tracker, as well as a gratitude log where I can write out something that I'm grateful for every single day, and it just helps frame my mindset in a good way. And then I have 5 specific goals for January. Then moving on, we have all of my weekly pages. These basically just act as a planner would. I can write out day-to-day things, and I also decided to add a little highlight of the week section at the bottom right corner, just to, I don't know, like pick out something fun that happened that week. Maybe I went for coffee with a friend, or I had a really great conversation. I did something that I'm really proud of. Yeah, I thought that would just be really cool. And then at the end of each month, I always do a monthly reflection, and I have a little place where I can write out what my subscriber count is on YouTube, because that's just something that I want to keep track of. I feel really refreshed. I feel like I have a really good idea of what I want my year to be like, how I want to feel going into the year, how I want to feel throughout the year, and I'm looking forward to really just like working on those intentions. And honestly, I just feel really excited, really motivated, which just of course feels amazing. In my case, I'm going into 2023 with relatively the same goals that I went into 2022 with, but I'm going into it excited about the journey, not necessarily reaching the goal itself. My goals are not necessarily the ones that you can reach in a year. I'm more or less focusing on like the little things that will get me a little bit closer to those big goals, and just focusing on being intentional about the journey, enjoying the journey, and that's what my year is going to be all about. It's going to be a good year. I have a good feeling. I need to like knock on wood because we don't want to jinx it, but I have a good feeling. Anyway, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up because it really supports my channel. Comment something down below. Maybe let me know what you did to help yourself reset for the new year, what you did for New Year's. While you're at it, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on my other socials at genevieve.mason. And until next time, I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!